Hi, Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition and Motion, Nutrition for Body, Mind, Spirit, and Sport. So as you can see, I've changed my decor in the background. But what I want to talk about today is the continued theme of mindfulness in May, and how our symptoms are actually our messengers. And I heard this actually in a podcast this morning, about how symptoms are actually a message that your body's trying to give you that something is out of alignment. When they were talking about it, it was about anxiety and some of the internal turmoil was happening in the gut. At least for them, that was their symptom, that something is misaligned. They were in a job that wasn't aligned with their sole purpose. They were misaligned in the relationship that they were in, that when they were close to that person, no matter what they ate, it was causing some kind of GI distress. So it made me think, like, you know what? That's kind of what we all are disengaged from, is actually looking at the symptoms that we have and seeing them as it's a message, it's a messenger to alert us that something is out of alignment in our bodies or in our life. And it's looking at the emotional, the spiritual, the mental, the physical. These things are out of balance. And my job is really to help you find out where the imbalance is so that we can actually work on some of the nutrition to rebalance the gut, rebalance the hormonal system, rebalance anything with the anti-inflammatory diet so that the body starts working in harmony again. But we have to work on some of those other aspects, because if you're not in alignment with your soul purpose and what your heart really wants to do, and you're kind of suffering through that job, you can be like my one client who had heart arrhythmias. And the heart arrhythmias, they're really scary because it's a real condition. I used to have them as well. And for me, it was part of, being stressed and tired, and my electrolyte levels were off. But for me, that was all it was when I had them, and just adding some electrolytes worked. For my one client, well, we did some of that. We increased some magnesium-rich foods. We did some energy work to actually alleviate and kind of realign the client to what their life's purpose is. But it wasn't until we actually did the in-depth energy work to really uncover the misalignment and help that person actually follow the life path, that they were actually strong enough to leave the family business and start their own business that followed their heart and nurtured their heart. And it really was one of those things, like, this is a revelation of, oh my God, I'm finally doing my life's purpose. But it was every time being misaligned, those heart arrhythmias got worse. And when they were getting closer to wanting to leave and getting over that fear of leaving the family business, then the heart arrhythmias, when they were in fear, the heart arrhythmias would actually get stronger. So you want to start being mindful of some of these symptoms that you might be having, whether the physical symptoms, they could be emotional misalignment, they could be spiritual misalignment, they could be your food's not aligned with what it is that you really want to do. So if you have any questions, I want you to just start paying attention to, is there something else going on beyond just the physical symptom that you are misaligned? And if you need some help with that, you can always give me a call. Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition and Motion, Nutrition for Body, Mind, Spirit, and Sport.